China has suffered a significant blow to its naval ambitions. Its most advanced nuclear-powered attack submarine has sunk. Sitting on the largest fleet in the world, the Chinese military might have taken the quality as a quantity of its own on a serious note, but the nation certainly isn't abandoning the quality of recent developments because, according to reports, a new submarine has emerged from the depths of Chinese waters that is rumored to be extremely dangerous and versatile for all targets it acquires. Today's episode will take a dive into China's new unique submarine type, which has undoubtedly given the Chinese Navy a huge boost in power. China's military advancements continue to impress, and now it's not just the air or space technology that's gaining appreciation among world powers, but also its rapidly advancing naval capabilities. Recently, China revealed yet another groundbreaking development in the form of a new submarine. This is no ordinary addition. This submarine is ready to be a real game changer, joining the ranks of the US and Russia. China's latest move further asserts its position as a leading military force. The unveiling of the Type 093B submarine sends a clear message. China is here to challenge the supremacy of the world's most advanced militaries. With each new technological leap, it's becoming more apparent that China's naval ambitions are serious, and this latest submarine could tilt the balance of power in the seas. For years, only the United States and Russia had mastered the technology of launching cruise missiles vertically from submarines. This capability allows for stealth and precision, making submarines a deadly force from below the surface. But now China is ready to join that exclusive group, making the global naval competition even more intense. The new Type 093B submarine might just be China's most dangerous addition, yet earlier this month close-up images of this submarine surfaced online, stirring up speculation, and many experts now believe it's not just any nuclear-powered sub, it's designed to carry cruise missiles, significantly enhancing its potential. This isn't the first new submarine to emerge from China's naval yards this year. Earlier in the summer, satellite imagery from Wuhan China caught the attention of military analysts. It revealed a new variant of the Type 039 submarine featuring a hybrid power system. This innovation, a combination of diesel-electric propulsion and a small nuclear power plant, could allow the submarine to stay underwater longer, making it harder to detect and increasing its operational range despite some recent setbacks. China has another card up its sleeve, the Type 093B. This new variant is based on China's only nuclear-powered attack submarine, the Type 093. The original Type 093 was already a capable vessel, but this new iteration takes things further with its slightly larger size and advanced systems. The Type 093B is a serious upgrade. While the basic Type 093 is similar to the US Navy's Virginia-class submarine, the new Type 093B is on par with the latest Block V Virginia-class subs. So what's so special about the Type 093B? Well, it's bulkier than the older model, which hints at some significant internal changes. The US Navy's Block V submarines are 83 feet longer than their predecessors, mainly due to the addition of a Virginia payload module. This module allows them to carry up to 40 Tomahawk cruise missiles. The Type 093B likely follows a similar path. The extra space could house vertical launch tubes for cruise missiles, significantly increasing its firepower. Imagine a submarine lurking beneath the ocean, capable of launching dozens of missiles in quick succession. This is the future of warfare, and China is making sure it has a stake. In it, while the US has been using Tomahawk cruise missiles for decades, China has developed its own version, the CJ-10. Though it took a little bit of time to join the Chinese military arsenal, it shares a similar range and payload capacity. This means China's submarines could potentially strike targets over 1,000 miles away, giving them a significant reach in any conflict. What makes submarines such an ideal platform for launching cruise missiles is their stealth. Hidden deep beneath the waves, these vessels are almost impossible to detect, making them a perfect tool for surprise attacks. Why reveal your intentions when you can strike from below without warning? The US Navy is currently building at least a dozen Block IV Virginia-class submarines, largely to compensate for the impending retirement of the aging Ohio-class subs. Each Ohio-class submarine can carry 154 Tomahawk missiles. So their retirement will create a gap in the US's cruise missile capacity. However, the new Virginia-class subs will help fill that gap, armed with 40 missiles each. China, meanwhile, is pushing forward with its own missile submarine program, aiming to close the final gap between its capabilities and those of the US, of course. Catching up to the US in terms of submarine firepower is expected soon. Even after the Ohio-class subs are decommissioned, the US will still have around 48 attack submarines with over 600 vertical missile cells combined. These vessels, when the block bow of subs come online, might maintain a lead over China's undersea forces, but China isn't backing down. It's been reported that the Chinese Navy plans to build around 12 Type 93B submarines, each equipped with 18 vertical missile launch cells. This is a major step forward for China, as only the US and Russia currently have the ability to launch cruise missiles vertically from submarines. While France and Britain also have cruise missile launching subs, they rely on torpedo tubes, which limits their firing rate. China's entry into the vertical launch game is a clear indication that it is not content to remain in the shadows of the world's naval superpowers. Building a fleet of advanced submarines like the Type 093B isn't an overnight task. It might take China years, maybe even a decade, to fully realize its submarine ambitions. However, if there's one thing the world has learned, it's to never underestimate China's industrial capacity. The country has demonstrated time and time again that it can ramp up production at a speed few other nations can match. So what if China manages to accelerate its submarine production? Could we see these vessels in the water much sooner than expected? That possibility can't be dismissed even. Though China is extremely matched with the full firepower of the US Navy, the fact that it's about to close the gap deserves appreciation on its own. The Type 093B isn't just a symbol of China's growing military power. It's a necessary step toward parity with the most advanced naval forces in the world. With stealthy, long-range strike capabilities, these submarines could dramatically alter the balance of power in future conflicts. China's progress in naval technology is undeniable, and while it may take a bit more time to close the gap with the US, the signs are clear. China is determined to overcome the final hurdles, and its navy is evolving at an astonishing rate. This new submarine, with its vertical missile launch capability, brings China one step closer to being a top 4. Beneath the waves, capacity will surely follow, and when it does, the world may find itself dealing with a Chinese fleet that is not just trying to keep up, but one that's capable of competing toe-to-toe with the best. With much about China's new unique submarine type.